What is up, phenomenal fans? I am back at it again with another video, and yes, I am wearing a coat. I am out here back in my very cold garage. I have smoke coming out of my mouth. My fingers are cold. I've been out here for like maybe 20 minutes, and before the video gets started, if the green screen's all wonky, I apologize. This is my first or second time using this new setup. I still haven't gotten everything figured out. I have a lamp, and it's all entirely new. So if you see like particles around my body or it just looks horrible, I apologize. But I just got done watching Elimination Chamber 2021. Was it a good show? Was it a bad show? It's the biggest stop on the road to WrestleMania, or whatever it is that Tom Phillips says every Monday Night Raw. But again, was it a good show? Was it a bad show? There's only one way to find out. These are my reactions to WWE Elimination Chamber 2021. So we started on the Kickoff Show, a match that, not gonna lie, I didn't really see much of. I was in Walmart. I tried to catch most of it. It was a fatal four-way. It was John Morrison, it was Ricochet, it was Mustafa Ali, and it was Elias. In a four-way, winner takes Keith Lee's spot in the Triple Threat U.S. title match, because of course Keith Lee is injured or something. So Keith Lee nonetheless can't compete. Fatal four-way. John Morrison won it. From what I saw, it was just a bunch of fast-paced, high-octane offense. That was a word, I know. High-octane offense. You know, you have three quick guys like Morrison, like Ricochet, like Ali, and you have Elias, who is a very solid performer in the ring. Morrison gets the win. Good stuff. On to the main card. So then we start at the main card with the SmackDown Elimination Chamber match. Let's see if I can do it all in one go without looking at my notes. We have Jey Uso, King Corbin, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, and Daniel Bryan. Boom, way to go me. But again, the Chamber match winner faces Roman Reigns sort of immediately after, just sometime in the night for the Universal Championship. We start things off, of course, with Cesaro and Daniel Bryan. I love the fact that Cesaro is getting pushed. They've been pairing him with Daniel Bryan, whether he's on a team with him, whether he's facing him. It's so good. You'll love to see it. So I'm not going to go over all the spots in detail or whatever, because to be honest, we'll be out here forever, and I know you guys don't want to hear that. I'll go over a couple, though. Cesaro, there was a lovely spot. Sami Zayn tried running away from Cesaro. He climbed up the railing. He's climbing up the chain link. Cesaro meets him up there. He starts doing, like, pull-ups on the top of the chamber. Then hits a nice double stomp to Sami Zayn. Lovely stuff. And then Kevin Owens, because of course he's Kevin Owens, goes to the top of a pod, hits a moonsault onto everybody from down below. So then on to the elimination. Cesaro locks King Corbin in the sharpshooter, and right away, he's in it for no more than 2 seconds. Corbin's tapping out right away. And then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn tries to get Owens to team up with him. Owens says no. Eventually goes in the ring, hits him with a stunner. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn's gone. Jey Uso then, he locks Kevin Owens up in, like, the entrance door. It's not the pod door. It's, like, the door where, you know, obviously the competitors enter and exit from. Locks him in there. Hits him with super kick, super kick, super kick, super kick. Young Bucks, eat your heart out. But then he ends up going into the ring, hits the Uso splash, 1, 2, 3, and Jey Uso, technically clean as a whistle, eliminates Kevin Owens. I know he locked him in the door, but that's all legal. It's a chamber. It's not like he cheated or anything. And then Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso as they call him on SmackDown, Uso splash, eliminating Cesaro. It's down to 2, Jey Uso and Daniel Bryan. So Jey Uso ends up going to the top of a pod, looks for a super Uso, I'm so sorry that happened, a super Uso splash off the pod. I can't talk now. Uso splash off the pod, Bryan gets his knees up, and then hits Jey Uso with the running knee. 1, 2, 3, Daniel Bryan gets the title, blah, blah, blah. Yes, that was my perfect rendition of Roman Reigns' entrance theme song, as you all know and love it. Roman Reigns comes out, the tribal chief, the head of the table, no longer the big dog. Sorry, Michael Cole. Roman Reigns comes out. He wants his title defense now. So match starts, but then Bryan immediately locks Roman up in the yes-lock, but Roman fires out, just starts punching, pow, 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 just like he did to Jey Uso, just like he's done to Kevin Owens. Now he's doing it to Daniel Bryan. Locks him in the guillotine. Bryan passes out. In about a minute and a half, Roman Reigns retains. This was going to happen the entire time. Whoever won the chamber was going to get met by Roman right away, and Roman was going to beat him. But this could have at least been a couple minutes longer. I like the fact that it started off with an out-of-nowhere yes-lock, but you could have at least had maybe like a near fall or something. I don't know. Just nonetheless, Roman Reigns defeats Daniel Bryan, but we're not done. Spear out of nowhere. Here comes Edge. Spears Roman Reigns, starts yelling in his ear, points to the WrestleMania sign. We got pyro going off everywhere. And it looks like it's all but confirmed. The match that we all already knew it was happening. Probably one of the main events of WrestleMania. Roman Reigns and Edge for the Universal Championship. Next up for the United States Championship, we have Matt Riddle. I'm so sorry. It's just Riddle now. We have Riddle. We have Bobby Lashley. And it's not Keith Lee. It is John Morrison, who of course won a 4-way on the Kickoff Show to take Keith Lee's spot. He's injured or something. Who knows? He could be injured. He could have COVID. Whatever it is. We hope Keith Lee's got a speedy recovery. And I want to see Keith Lee at least by WrestleMania time. But nonetheless, triple threat for the U.S. title. This was a pretty fun match, nothing too insanely spectacular or anything, but just a fun triple threat. We get to the point where John Morrison's on the outside. He's arguing with MVP. MVP's got his crutch because, of course, he suffered an apparent knee injury on Raw. He takes the crutch from MVP, and then Lashley ends up locking him in the full Lashley, the full hurt lock, whatever they call it nowadays. They change the name of the move every week, I swear. But Riddle comes in with the crutch. He smashes it over the back of Lashley. He smashes it again. Lashley goes to the outside. Hits the Bro Derek. 1, 2, 3. And Riddle is your new United States champion. He's in his United States gear and all. He's got the red, white, and blue. And Riddle is the United States champion. Question is, would this have been Keith Lee? Morrison was there to take the pin. Maybe it was Riddle that was going to take the pin if Keith Lee was in the match, but then plans changed, and now Riddle's the champion. I don't know. All I know is I want to see Keith Lee, but congrats to Riddle. He's no longer got a first name, but he's got a belt to replace it. Next up, for the very, very, very prestigious women's tag team titles. I say that with sarcasm because the state of this division is something else. For the women's tag team titles, we have everybody's favorite normal tag team of Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair challenging the three-way of Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, and Nia Jax as whole. So we got a traditional back-and-forth action. Bianca and Sasha, sort of some quick tags, some fun stuff either way. It's just a solid match. All of a sudden, Reginald is out. He's got the glass. He's got the wine. He's trying to give Sasha Banks the wine glass to smash it over. I think it was Nia Jax in the ring. Maybe it was Shayna. Who knows? Smash it over her opponent. Sasha says, no, no, no. Referee takes the wine glass. Why are you doing this, Sasha? Why are you doing this? I totally can't see Reginald there. I have no idea what's going on. You know how referees are. Nia Jax hits a Samoan drop. It was Nia in the ring, by the way. Nia hits a Samoan drop. 1, 2, 3. Women's tag title retention for Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Just the state of this division. There are no real tag teams. Why have a team of 2 singles competitors in Peyton Royce and Billie Kay when you could have the almighty tag teams of Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks and Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler? Jax and Baszler retained. Can we just get a Belair singles run now? Not Belair, Baszler. I'm so sorry. Can we just get a Baszler singles run? Just to clarify, I would like both Belair and Baszler to get a singles run. Finally, it is main event time. I already got it earlier with all 6 participants without looking at my notes. Can I get it again? We have Drew McIntyre, the defending champion. We have AJ Styles. We have Jeff Hardy, Kofi Kingston, Sheamus, and Randy Orton. I did it again. 12 for 12. So we start off, we have Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton starting the match. Kofi Kingston comes in next. Quickly eliminates Orton out of nowhere. Orton is all fired up. He's in a pit of rage. He's not going after Jeff Hardy's ears anymore. He's just hitting RKOs. RKO to Kofi. RKO to Hardy. Then all of a sudden, Omos, who of course isn't in the ring, he's on the outside by AJ's pod. He's trying to protect his pod from the evil virtual screens, I guess. AJ demands Omos to let him out. Omos just rips the plexiglass off of the pod. AJ comes running around, goes in the chamber. I guess AJ's in the chamber now. Clear. The one ref tried telling AJ no. Then the ref in the ring is just counting it like nothing's happening. Because AJ's going for pinfalls on Hardy, going for pins on Kofi. He didn't eliminate him, but the ref just doesn't care. So I guess AJ's just in the match now. Almost gets ejected by Adam Pearce, but I guess Styles is in the match now. And speaking of AJ Styles, he goes for a springboard 450 splash. We haven't seen him hit it in like 2 years now or so. Goes for the springboard 450, realizes Drew is way too close, and this genuinely is something that somebody only like AJ Styles could do, because he was going for the 450, realized Drew was too close, he wasn't going to be able to get both of his full rotations and land on Drew, so just hits sort of a funny and awkward front flip swanton type thing, goes out, Drew's rolled over now, hits the 450, absolutely beautiful. AJ Styles is like 43, yet he's out here doing springboard 450s, man never ages. So it is down to the final 2, Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles. Sheamus had been eliminated, it was down to those 3 in the end. It's down to McIntyre and Styles. AJ goes springboard, phenomenal forearm, and Drew, oh my gosh, if you haven't seen this, go watch it. Incredible. Drew McIntyre catches AJ Styles out of midair with a Claymore kick. Absolutely beautiful. I was thinking, hey, he's probably going to catch him. Drew's way too far away. But I'm like, oh no, that wouldn't work. That would probably look awkward. But no, they do it, and they do it to perfection. 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre retains the WWE title. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in next night on Raw. Oh no, we're not done. Bobby Lashley's back. So it was rumored that we might be getting McIntyre Lashley at Mania for the title, and it seems like we are now. Lashley's here. He's slamming McIntyre to the announce table. He's locking him in the full Lashley Hurt Nelson lock. And he hits the slam. I don't know what the name is nowadays, so it's just that. hits him with a slam. All of a sudden, we hear, awesome, the music of The Miz. I know, I'm such a good singer. I know all these songs. The Miz comes out with his Money in the Bank briefcase. He's looking to cash in. He's cashing in. He hits Drew McIntyre with a spike DDT. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Hits it with the DDT. 1, 2, no. Drew McIntyre kicks out. Miz then picks him up, hits him with a skull-crushing finale. 1, 2, 3, and The Miz is the new WWE Champion. Now, going into this pay-per-view, we all expected that we're going to get The Miz and John Morrison versus Bad Bunny and Damian Priest at WrestleMania. That more than likely will still happen unless it just doesn't. Maybe we'll do it at Fastlane, the second best thing to WrestleMania. On March 21st, only on Peacock. No, I'm not doing any of that. But what are we doing now? The Miz is WWE Champion. I'm fine with that. The only thing is, I feel like he's just going to be a transitional champion, which I guess with his role as, the heel, the cowardly heel, I guess that fits. But what are we going to do? So Drew McIntyre, I think we're going to get to Drew McIntyre winning the belt back at Mania, giving him the Mania pop that he never had last year, which I'm all up for. Question is Lashley going to be the champion? Is Miz going to be the champion? Is Bad Bunny going to be the champion? I know we all want to see that. So are we getting the tag match? Is Miz going to drop the title to Lashley at Fastlane? Are we going to get a triple threat? What are we doing with Bad Bunny? Bad Bunny should win the WWE title from Drew, even though Drew's not the champion anymore. Bad Bunny, that's what we can do. Fastlane, The Miz versus Bad Bunny. WWE title match, I don't know anymore. But it is good though, it's intriguing. The Miz is the WWE champion. Congrats to The Miz. It's been over 10 years since he won the title by cashing in the Money in the Bank contract, and now over a decade later, he's cashing in the contract again to become a two-time WWE champion. Love to see the continuity. But I thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. I love you forever. I'll send you a cookie. This Rona will be over if you do that. So the world's on the line. The world are all watching you. Smash the like button to save the world. Let me know what you thought about Elimination Chamber 2021 in the comments below. What do you think about The Miz being WWE champion? Is Bobby Lashley gonna be the next WWE champion? I think he might be, and then Drew maybe can beat Bobby at WrestleMania. I don't know. It's gonna make me tune in. I don't know who's gonna do what at WrestleMania. We still have Fastlane for some reason. But I thank you guys for watching. Stay positive out there. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.